It's Fans Corner. Welcome to it, and thank you so much for making time for us once again. We are back in the Betway Premiership, and we've just watched TS Galaxy against Kaizer Chiefs out in Mbombela Stadium. That game ending in a 1-1 draw, with TS Galaxy scoring first in the first half and Kaizer Chiefs coming in to equalize later on in the second half towards the end of the game. We saw a terribly attended game. The people in Mbombela did not even bother to go to this particular game. We know they are capable of picking up that stadium. We've seen it a number of times, especially this season and even seasons before that. It says a lot because we know this is the time of the year where there's so much entertainment across the broad geographical area of the country, where people can go anywhere for entertainment, especially this time of the year. So when people have to choose between football and entertainment, any other form of entertainment, they rather go to a picnic, they rather go to a braai, because I think the standard of our football has been so low for so long. Even teams that are doing so well, you know, their fans would opt to go to a Chris Brown concert. We know that fans of Sundowns, who, when Sundowns was playing against Saraja at Loftus Stadium, the fans would opted to go to a Chris Brown concert. You know, I guess in the name of this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, they can still watch Sundowns at any other time. But that says a lot with the standard of our football in our country. Generally, if we have to choose between football and other form of entertainment, we'd rather go the other direction because we are guaranteed entertainment in the other one. With our football, we are not really guaranteed results. We are not guaranteed entertainment. We saw that also happening at Mbombela Stadium. I mean, if I'm a Chiefs fan and I'm in Mbombela, I think I would have demanded my money back for going to that. I mean, that was a terrible game of football. I named this video "Shame." What a shame! I call it "What a Shame" because of what happened at the end of the game. You know, I'm going to start with what happened at the end of the game. We'll come back to the game now. Kaizer Chiefs are losing a game, and then they equalize in the dying minutes of the game, and they celebrate as if they've won the league. That was a shame, man. What a shame. I mean, no offense to TS Galaxy. They're a formidable team, a strong team that hasn't lost a game in the past 5 games now. They've won 3 and drawn 2, if I'm not mistaken. With the new coach at the helm. No, not disrespect to them, but I mean, why would you celebrate like Rangachiva Viro celebrating as if he's just won the league in the dying minutes of the game? We've just equalized, for crying out loud. It doesn't even move you from the position where you were in the league. You're still where you were. The goal difference it's terrible. Come on, you can't be celebrating like that. We have to celebrate a goal. We celebrated the goal. I celebrated the goal as a Kaizer Chiefs fan, of course, but you can't be celebrating like that. I can't be running around the streets as if we've won the league. We've just equalized. We've got 1 point out of 3. That's a terrible return. You know, you're Kaizer Chiefs, you haven't won a game in forever, and you're going to celebrate like that as if you've won the league or you've won a title at the end of the season. That is a terrible thing. It says a lot about the mentality of the Kaizer Chiefs the players that we have now. I mean, we have a lot of players with absolutely no hunger. They're okay with drawing a game of football. That's why they celebrate the way they celebrated. You understand? And they're okay with losing games. You know, it's just normal. The people who are more serious about Kaizer Chiefs are the fans. It's us who are shouting Kaizer Chiefs, Amakosi for life every day. But the footballers themselves, I don't think they are where we are. I was really disappointed with that display of the celebration. I know there are those who are going to feel that I'm unfair, but come on, guys, we've just equalized. We didn't win. Had we won, I understand. Had we equalized against Sundowns, who are our rivals, had we equalized against Pirates, who are our arch rivals, I would understand the kind of celebration. This now validates what people were saying on social media a couple of seasons ago, whereas the last season or before, where people were saying Kaizer Chiefs are the arch rivals of the likes of TS Galaxy and other teams, not Pirates and Sundowns, because in terms of performance and results, we are nowhere near them. And they were correct. I mean, if you look at how we celebrated equalizing against TS Galaxy. Come on, guys. Getting into the game, I looked at the starting 11. I asked myself, why is Nabi so defensive? Because there's so many defensive players in the field. And if you are going to set up like that, you are practically inviting the team to attack you, because that's what they're going to do. Because you're defending, then they can't be defending when you're also defending. You're now inviting them. It's an open invitation to say, come and attack us. And that's exactly what TS Galaxy did. And we saw Kaizer Chiefs struggling to cope with that attack. And I've said this in another previous video, when I said, we are not good without the ball. So if you're going to be in a defensive mode, chances are you won't have the ball for most of the time. So we're not good there. So I don't know what he was thinking, but I don't want to blame the coach much. But I'm just saying, even the mentality of the players has to be looked at. The ambition from the players, the hunger from the players. We don't have enough hungry players. The hunger is not enough. The passion is not there enough. I think the first half just reminded me of the Chiefs of the past couple of seasons, 3 seasons, 4 seasons ago. We look clueless, toothless, directionless. We don't know what we're doing on the field of play. We're just kicking the ball about, and then 90 minutes is up, and then we've just got a draw. We celebrate like Jesus has just landed, That was a terrible, terrible way to end the game, even though we equalized, but I didn't like it. Second half, we started looking like a team that wants to play football. The introduction of Potsane, Vilagazi, and Chivaviro. I'm still not convinced by Chivaviro. I know he scored, he equalized. Other than the celebration, I'm still not convinced that he is the guy for us. Should be our target man. We started seeing a little bit of movement by Kaizer Chiefs, especially pinning TS Galaxy against the wall a little bit towards in the second half, which is the reason why we were able to equalize at the end of the day. But I think our decision making is still terrible in the final third. It's something that we still need to work on. I'd like to see Mfundo starting a game. I think I've seen Del Duba enough to know what he can. I think he's reached his ceiling, and I'd like to see Mfundo Vilagazi starting a game just to see what he will look like if he starts a game. He looks so sharp coming in the second half together with Potsane on the other side. I'd like to see what he would look like if he starts a game. I'd like to see the team that ended the game in this particular fixture starting the next game to see what it's going to look like. I still prefer Dupree over Chivaviro. I know he missed a clear chance in the first half. We could have equalized in the first half, but he missed that chance. But I'd like to see the final 11 that ended the game. I'd like to see them start a game just to see what it looks like. I'm not in the position to blame the coach right now. I think the players are just not giving us enough. They're not. We know what they're capable of, some of them, but they're not giving us more than the average. They're so below average. So I'm not convinced that we are going to be challenging to stay comfortably in the top 8 as it is. We are outside the top 8 as it is, and we are slowly approaching halfway of the season. Soon we will be halfway into the season, and we're still struggling to break into the top half of the log. So that's not what we expected from Nabi this season. So we'll see what happens in the future. This has been Fans Corner. Thank you so much for your time, and we meet again in the next one.